So I'm just gonna play, watching my eyes away, Dr. Play, watching my eyes away, Dr. Play, watching my eyes away.
Welcome back. Well, hey guys, I'm coming to you today with a wine that I will give credit to a YouTube channel that I found called Deddy's Kitchen. I'll leave the information for you guys if you want to go check out their actual recipe for making this. And this is called Sorrel. And I really enjoyed watching the content. The people, well, the family, they was very into what they was doing, and I really appreciated the content. And also, I had a guy that I wind up running into at the brew shop. He was making a Sorrel hybrid beer. So I wanted to take inspiration from that also and say, let me see if I can find any wines on YouTube. And I found one. It's actually probably about 5 or 8 years old, but it's experimental, just like this wine will be today. This will be an experimental wine. I came up with my own concept through watching the other video that I found on YouTube. Like I said, I will leave the information to their channel. But I kind of, like I said, came up with my own brew. I went ahead and ordered the Sorrel that I have from off of Amazon. I'm going with a dried Sorrel, which is fine because they also use dried Sorrel in theirs along with fresh Sorrel. But I'm going ahead and using dry Sorrel, so we're going to wind up boiling this and well, not boiling, but basically boiling the water and reducing it and letting it sit and make a tea from it basically. But I'm kind of jabbering on just to let you guys know, because the YouTube algorithm is crazy. It's like you have to have specific time frames for a video, so I'm just pushing it out a little bit and explaining a little bit more into what I'm doing. It's like I said, guys, I really think this one is going to be really good with this technically hibiscus flower, and the taste that we're going for actual Sorrel kind of juice to initially make our wine from. And like I said, some of my inspiration come from the ingredients that they use. So to go over that, like I said, I already pretty much speak about the Sorrel, but we also are going to be using pure cane sugar to kind of mimic, you know, a natural kind of sugar without it being without it not being too refined or anything like that. We're using 2.5 pounds of our raw cane sugar, but I only have 2 pounds in front of me, but we'll be using 2.5 pounds. We're also using Concord grape. Now the Concord grape basically comes from them using, I believe it was Morgan Davis and another Concord grape wine. I'm not too sure. I should have got the name, but once again, they put it up in their video. I have 32 ounces of pure Concord grape juice, And this one is not actually made from concentrate. It's 100% juice. So we're going to use about 16 ounces of the 32 ounces to kind of get that Concord flavor from it, I believe. Like I said, I never tasted this. I don't know how sorrel really supposed to taste, but hopefully I can do my best to mimic it in a actual wine form. We're also using some dark brown sugar, which would be half a pound, to add a little depth and complexity to this mixture. And like I said, let me see what else we have out here, guys. Oh, the ginger root, which is so important to this recipe. The ginger root, guys, a lot of people tend to, well, a lot of Jamaicans, I'm sorry, tend to add a lot of ginger root to this sorrel to give it kind of a little spicy flavor. So I kind of did a little research into about how much I should use, but for you guys, it's up to you. I'm going with 4.5 ounces of ginger root, which I will wind up most likely blending in a blender with a little of my 1 gallon water that we have in the background there, one of the other ingredients. We're going to take maybe about 2 cups of water, a little bit more, just depends on what you want to do. Take the ginger root, cut it up, slice it up. We go put it up in the blender, mix it up, and then throw that up into our pot when we get to the process of bringing our mixture to a ball. Also to put it along with our sorrel, like I said, to make a tea. We're also using 4 ounces of the sorrel. I apologize, I forgot to say that. But we're using our lemon as usual for acid. I'm not too sure about, like I said, the acid content or whatever. This is experimental. Like I said, first time ever making it. So we'll see how this wine comes out when it's all done within a year. We're also going with HEB Earl Grey Premium Black Tea. Once again, guys, like I said, you can use whatever tea you like, whatever black tea you like. That brand is what I had for a minute. I had got a box of it, so it was a good bit of them in there. So I'm still using that, even though I have some of my other great value black tea. But whatever black tea you use, it's fine. So 1 bag of black tea for our tannin. I'm also using 1 cinnamon stick, which is in my little Ziploc bag to the left of us, to add that little spice. And the reason why we are going with the cinnamon stick is because, once again, it adds a little spicy flavor to the sorrel drink, and a lot of people prefer adding the cinnamon to their sorrel along with the 2 cloves, 2 whole cloves that we're going to put up in there to add more of a little spice to it, also more complexity on the flavor. So that's what we're going to be using. Now, I also found out as I was looking through the comments and looking through some of the other videos and things like that, of that nature, of actually just making the juice, they use different spices, kind of like well, basically, like I said, cinnamon, cloves, star of anise, nutmeg, and also palmetto, I believe. They mentioned that up in the video. But like I said, guys, all of this is new to me. It's experimental. It's gonna be experimental for us, but I hope that this produce a great, interesting wine in itself that we both can enjoy together when we get to the end of this process. Like I said, I'm not trying to keep y'all too long. I can just go on and on trying to find other things that I can possibly talk about, but like I said, this is nothing more for putting a little bit more time on the video, and I appreciate you guys watching my video. videos. I appreciate the views and everything that I have received so far. I am so grateful to you guys, and hopefully you will continue to join me on these unique journeys as we make some experimental wines, like I said, some tropical blends, some classics, all of that good stuff. So I want y'all to chill with me, come join me on the dock, and let's get this one started.